My first time at the Dallas card show, a Blaine's Charizard Pokemon card, and a weird email from PSA. This is the story of how I ended up turning about $1,000 into a little bit over $8,000. Stay tuned for more. It was my first time in Dallas, Texas. I went with Ryan to the card show, and that was one of the biggest card shows I've ever seen. It was a little bit overwhelming at first, but I ended up coming to a booth where people were selling Pokemon cards. Now, it was a little bit crazy because these cards looked like they were in insanely good condition, and that was one of the reasons why I was drawn to this whole booth. And they had some really cool, awesome hologram cards, one of which was the first edition Charizard card from base set, which looked absolutely insane. Anywho, as I digress, I was looking through and I saw a Blaine's Charizard first edition Pokemon card. It looked super nice, and I made sure to sit there for about 20 to 30 minutes to make sure that the condition was okay, there was no scratches or anything else. I waited a little bit, was haggling a lot with the dealer, and I ended up paying $850 for this card. When I got this card at Dallas, I knew I got a bit of a steal, and I really thought this card was going to come back a PSA 9. It looked pretty nice, it looked pretty mint, and I thought I had a chance of getting a 10, but that's a little bit remote, so I was just thinking it'd be a nice little flip and a cool little card to have for a little while. As you may have guessed, I ended up sending the Charizard card to PSA to get graded. But before I sent it out, another thing that's pretty crazy ended up happening. So I actually almost traded this card for a bunch of other graded cards, which included a LeBron and Kobe rookie that were very highly graded. However, what happened is that when I was going to make the trade deal, the other person ended up not showing up. So I was a little bit upset about this, that they didn't show up, but at the end of the day, things happened, and I still had my card, and that was the point where I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this graded. So I sent it in through the express service. I believe that was $75, which puts my cost at about $900 for this card. A lot of time ended up passing, and then I got an email from PSA. And this wasn't the email that says, oh, your card's ready, or your card's getting shipped. It was another interesting email, so I took a look. And they told me that I did not pay enough for the service that I was given, and that my card exceeded the max value. At first, I was confused, but then I soon realized that my card probably ended up getting a gem mint 10. I go ahead and I read their email thoroughly, and it ended up gemming out, and I was super excited. I really didn't think the card would gem 100% because it did have little tiny specks of white. However, PSA is a little bit lenient on their 10s, as they will give you one little small error, and then anything after that will be deducted to a 9. After receiving this card, I ended up going ahead and fitting it in to the auction at PWCC. I was thinking about going ahead and possibly trading or doing something else with it, or just keeping, and it was hard to let go, but I knew it was the right decision. I ended up putting it through their auction, and after around 9 days, it ended up selling for a little bit over $8,000. This was pretty insane given my initial investment. After I had to pay a little bit more money to get the service upgrade with PSA, ending up being a little bit over $1,000, turned to $8,000. It was an insane moment for me. I am a college student, so any sort of capital coming in really helps. I was able to use that capital to be able to grow my collection further. Thank you all for listening to this story. I really appreciate it, guys, and thank you for always going ahead and follow the channel. If you look down below, we also have a Discord going up, and we've passed 500 members, which I'm super excited about. And Ryan and I will try to be in there basically every day talking to you guys, renovating the Discord. We're always open to suggestions on how I can make things better. But thank you for your support, and also thank you for us going ahead and passing 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. It has been such a grind these past couple months, and I'm so excited to say that we are here. Thank you very much. I will see you guys later. And as always, Breakout Cards, out.